What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rezi or Wyatt. Today, we're gonna be ranking all the heirlooms in Apex with my boy PaladinP1ckle. Say what's up, Pickle.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
He can't actually see them. I'm just gonna be ranking them, and I guess he's just gonna give his 2 cents in because he likes weird heirlooms like the Watson one. So, you know.
Oh, I never said that.
All right. I guess
Okay,
this video is going to be kind of abrupt considering I don't own any of the heirlooms, so I'm strictly going off looks and gameplay that I've seen of them. So I guess we'll just start it off with Bangalore's because she's right here. I like Bangalore's. I think hers is pretty nice. It's very basic though. What do you think?
No, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I don't even know the lore. Doesn't she like hijack it from a pilot or something?
Something like that. I don't really know. But
Yeah,
I think
I
deserving
would
of a B
say-
tier.
I think a B tier is fair.
Because it
You
is
know,
clean.
It's
I
not
think it's
bad.
clean. Like the twirling animation is clean. It looks good. But
I
definitely,
haven't seen it in game.
it's pretty nice. Just watch Shiv.
uh,
This is also
Yeah, it's
based off the
definitely not bad,
heirlooms,
though.
not the legends themselves. So,
right.
next up we got Lifeline's shock sticks. These ones are pretty cool, I think. They're not my favorites. They fit Lifeline really well, like the fact like she's a drummer and they look like drumsticks and look like defibrillators as well. Very cool. They got cool designs on them. But I don't like it more than Bangalore's. I think Bangalore's is better, in my opinion. So I'm gonna put these behind Bangalore's in the B tier as well. What do you think about Lifeline's
They're
goal?
Well, they give me PTSD flashbacks to Modern Warfare Cali sticks, so that's definitely a negative.
Always a terrible thing to think of.
Other than that, I do kind of like the aesthetic of them.
Do you
I'm
like
trying
them
to
more than
remember the
Bangalore's?
colors. In terms of fitting their legend, yes. In terms of raw aesthetic, because like I'm actually someone who takes into account how well is this fitting the legend and how much I like an heirloom.
Right.
But I would definitely say Bangalore's is probably better.
I'm kind of just ranking it off looks. I mean, lore definitely
Yeah.
plays a factor into some of them, but I think mostly looks is what you should care about in an heirloom.
Right. Or if you're maining that legend.
Right. But this is about the heirlooms, not the legends.
Just heirlooms.
All right. Here we go. We got Bloodhounds up next. I think Bloodhounds is really nice. I think it's clean. The lore behind it is really good. It's very basic.
Is this more of a
It's like
is
a
this
hatchet.
more of a hatchet or
Yeah.
like an okay.
It's a hatchet. I'm putting it
Hatchets
in
are
an A
cool.
tier. I'm putting it above Bangalore's. I think
Yeah,
it's nice. I know you
that's
used to not
fair.
like it. I think it grown on you a little bit, right?
I think Raven especially has grown on me,
I
kind
like
of like
the-
the metallic.
Yeah, I like the red kind of glow it has to it.
Yeah, but like the Raven, if I'm memorizing it correctly, it kind of reminds me of like those metallic statues you'll see in like certain cities, and those things are
Like
cool.
gargoyles?
Yeah, kind of like gargoyles. You'll see other ones of like ravens, or it might not be ravens,
Griffins,
it
I
might be
think,
eagles.
is what they usually. Yeah. So, and I think it's very
But
cool.
still, like
very
those metal
clean.
statues, I think those are cool. So, yeah,
Very
I would
clean.
say it's definitely is the first A.
Very clean. All right, next up we got
I
Octane's
think there's also an
butterfly knife.
argument. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I'm cutting you off. We're going to Octane's butterfly knife. All right.
okay.
I love butterfly knives. I think they're the coolest things ever. All right. I am an Octane man, so this is zero bias, I promise. But wow, the way that it doubles as a stim injector, and it's got the gold accents, and S tier.
Doesn't stim it.
S tier for sure. I think it's an S tier butterfly knife. I love butterfly knives a lot. Very cool.
Still waiting for the non-existent day where he sticks it in instead of his regular stems.
I mean, he does in the
That'll
inspect
never come.
animation, but you know, it's an inspect animation, so
It's not the same.
it's not the same. The heirloom pose is very clean for it too. I guess I haven't really been talking about the poses, but I do like the pose for it. Very cool. The way he like zooms in on the knife. Very sick. I like butterfly knives a lot. I've said that multiple times. I think it's perfect. I wish it had lore, and like,
It's
because I think it'd be so much
Siggo
better.
mode.
It is sicko mode. Probably shouldn't say that because of the current state of Travis Scott's career. However,
Oh,
all right. Next up, Caustic's
my bad, G.
hammer. Ooh, this-
sledgehammer.
I
Automatic
love.
X.
It's called a death hammer, but sledgehammer. You know, I love this one.
Bonk.
I think this
It's
one
the
is
Magnum
awesome.
bonk.
This is definitely like an underrated pick in my opinion. Not a lot of people hate this one. I don't know if it's because they hate Caustic or if they hate the hammer, but I think it's sick.
I think they probably don't like how it's kind of blocky.
Yeah,
Um,
I get that.
they're probably
And I
in an
think,
heirloom. They want shiny, shiny.
yeah, I think the other reason is that it's kind of clunky,
Sharp.
like a sledgehammer should be, while everybody else is used to like the Wraith Kunais or the Bloodhound Axe, where it's clean. You know, the Caustic
Right.
Heirloom is very clunky, but it feels like a hammer, like a sledgehammer, and that's what it's supposed to feel like. I'm gonna put it above Bloodhounds in the A tier, honestly.
I think that's fair.
I do like it more than Bloodhounds. All right, here we are at Gibby's heirloom. I know you've heard me rant about this pickle. I hate this heirloom. This heirloom is so ugly.
It's not that bad.
It fits Gibby's culture perfectly. I mean, it's great for him. But oh my god, is the shape of it weird? It tries too hard to be an axe, but it's not an axe. The fire on it is very weird. It's just, so many things about it just make it so awkward and like rage-inducing to me.
What I'm trying
I
to
don't
remember
like it.
is
C tier.
the glowy part. Is it like fiery?
Yeah.
Or is it just a straight glow,
No,
like
it's
magma?
like fiery and it looks terrible, in my opinion.
If it's terribly implemented,
But
then
definitely C tier. We are doing only 4 tiers, by the way. We got S, A, B, and C. I'm putting it at C tier. I don't like it.
okay.
All right. Here we are at Revenant Scythe. Oh, this one's nice. This one's very cool. I love Revenant Scythe. I like scythes a lot.
A lot of people probably put this at the
Probably
best.
A or S.
This and the kunai.
I think Revenants is definitely a very liked one by the community. Not a lot of people like Revenant as a character. It's pretty big, but I don't think it's that vision obstructing. And it's got a lot of cool like draw animations and inspect animations.
Plus, it's a scythe.
Yeah, it's a giant scythe. I wish it had lore behind it once again, but S tier for sure. I'm not putting it above Octane's butterfly knife though, but I do like it a lot. Okay,
It's a scythe for the literal reaper.
here we are
I think that's so cool.
at Watson's heirloom.
Ooh.
I hate this one. I hate this one more than Gibby's. So you already know where it's going. But man, this
Depression.
one not good. I don't like this one at all. I think it's weird. I don't like
Counterpoint.
the way she
Counterpoint,
holds it. and
Nessie.
She uses her other hand to like control the thumbstick while she's walking. It's just weird. It's very awkward. I mean, Watson's an awkward character in general, but wow. No, I don't like this one. C tier.
There's a Nessie.
I mean,
That's all that matters.
The giant inspect animation with the giant Nessie, super dope. But it's weird, and I don't like it. Moving on, we have Wraith Kunai. Ooh, this one is... I'm just gonna take a hot take.
Overrated?
Wraith Kunai is overrated.
Oh, I was just about to say that as well.
I mean, I heard you say that. It's definitely overrated.
Oh,
And I think people might hate me for doing this, but I think I'm going to put it in the A tier, and I'm putting it behind Caustics. Yeah,
bold. Say the least.
I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put it. Behind Caustic. I mean, it's very basic. It's very clean. I think that's a lot of the reason people like it is it's clean. You can twirl it really nicely. But I just...
No animations though.
Yeah, you get no inspect animations with it. Nothing like, you know, Octane or Revenants that have crazy animations for them. It has one draw animation, and it's got one melee animation for, like, sliding, jumping, you know, normally meleeing, whatever. Very basic. It does look nice, and it is clean, like I said. But it's overrated, and I think it belongs in the A tier. Alright. Pathfinder's boxing gloves. These ones are okay. They're not my favorite. There's not a lot to say about them, honestly. I don't know, what do
They're
you
just
think?
kind of there.
Yeah, they're just kind of there. I know the Pathfinder mains love them, which makes sense. I think they got a cool color, and like the way he changes in the inspect animation, how he changes the emotion they're displaying is very cool. But I don't know. I think I definitely like it more than Lifelines, but I don't like it as like I like it less than Bangalore. So I'm gonna put it in between Bangalore and Lifeline in the B tier. I think that's where it deserves.
Their choice.
I think that's where it deserves. It's not bad. It's just not good. Very mid. I'd say it's the middest one out of all of them.
I think there's a case for all the heirlooms to not even be bad. You know.
Right. All right. Here
They
we
all
go.
have something.
Mirage's Trophy. We're coming up on the end here. Mirage's Trophy. A lot of people hate this heirloom, but I like it a lot. I really like it. I'm kind of debating where I should put it though, because I don't know where it belongs. I want to put it above Wraith's Kunai in the A tier, but at the same time, I really don't. I don't know. What do you think? What do you like about the Mirage trophy?
Above or below the Wraith Kunai?
Well, if you put it below
I
the Wraith
would
Kunai, it's still gonna be above Bloodhound.
right, and it's in a. I would hot take put it above because the amount of character with the heirloom, like with his
Yeah,
inspect it,
it's
and I mean
it shoots fireworks, dude. It's sick.
that and your Mirage running around with a trophy of yourself. Like what's
What
better than
fits
that?
Mirage better? Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting it in the A tier above Wraith. I'm not putting it above Caustic though. I like
I think that's
Caustics
fair.
too much. I'm honestly debating about whether or not switching Caustics to the S tier. I really like it that much. All right, here we are with the
How many S
last
tiers do you
heirloom.
have?
Just Octane and Revenant.
Ah,
Here we are with the last
Rampart
one
Wrench.
with Rampart's heirloom. This one's all right. It's
Um,
definitely not my favorite. I don't see the point of spending $500 on Rampart's wrench when you could go to Home Depot and get a wrench for like $20 that'll probably actually do more things than Rampart's wrench. Hers has a lot of character in
but
it though.
bubblegum.
Hers has a lot of character in it, which I do like. I like
But
the way
what
she
about the
she
bubblegum?
plays with it and she makes it like a dinosaur. Have you seen that Inspect animation before?
Nope.
Oh, it's pretty funny. The bubblegum is cool too. Um, I don't like it as much as Bangalore's, but I like it more than Pathfinder's. I'm putting it B tier. Yeah. All right. Well, this is the Legend tier list, or the Legend Heirlooms tier list. We got Octanes and Revenants in the S tier. All right. We got A tier as Caustic, Mirage, Wraith, and Bloodhound. As our B tier, we have Bangalore, Rampart, Pathfinder, and Lifeline. As our C tier, we have Gibby and Watson.
Oof. Watson Main's crying right now.
Watson mains can hate me for
You know
all I
that.
want, but I think Wraith mains would hate me even more for not putting the Kunai in the S tier.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Say what you want. The kunai, they may think the kunai's cool. You put the kunai above the energy reader, but Nessie's. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Nessie.
I put the Mirage trophy above the Kunai. That's gonna ruffle some feathers. Anyway, I think that's gonna conclude our video. If you guys would like to tell
Well-
me what you think down below of my heirlooms tier list, you probably don't agree, considering I have a very weird taste in them. But nonetheless, this is a very fun video to make. I'm hoping that I can get some heirloom shards soon, but we all know EA, and that's not gonna happen. So I guess that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll
We're
see y'all
crying right
later.
now, boys.